see if this is working now. Nope, it's still telling me it's too unstable. Not sure what that's about. Oh no, no, it's fine. Fair enough, whatever. Oh well, welcome back. Let's ignore that little glitch. So, I've plowed my way through most of the sciences this afternoon. The only ones left are requiring white science. My goal is simply to get some white science online. To start with, I need some rocket silos being produced. Let's go and grab a thingy. There we go. Rocket silos, rocket silos, rocket silos. That one. Steel, blue, motor. Steels. Blues. Motors. Pipes and concrete. Pipes. And concrete. Why is there no steel? Oh, request. Right. I need to remember to do that. Actually, to that end, I need to go remember to... yeah, so in the meantime, I upgraded everything to buffer chests. I went through all of them and checked. Missed some, namely the sulfuric acid and the lubricant. And so everything broke for a bit. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Update, save, save. Oh, yeah, right. That's all that saved. Yeah, other than that, I just plowed through science. The reds were broken as well. These two already filled up. What are you waiting on now? Plastic. Yeah, seem to have some plastic shortages going on. Yeah. It is what it is. Yeah, so I have some serious red issues right now, and that's mostly driven by plastic right this second, but earlier on was driven by bloke. These doing the wrong way around, so they weren't actually feeding greens in. It happens. I also built, what am I thinking? I filled in the rest of my ultimate belt conveyors. I may have some built. Oh, I've actually got quite a few of those built now. Yeah, but the problem is they require speed modules, and speed modules are lacking in numbers right now, considering I'm only making 1.25 a minute, 75 an hour, so it's only 1 for 20 belts if memory serves, but still, it's... yeah. So, fancy belts are here, they're just being produced still. And I think just about everything is just waiting on fancy belts and speed modules and things like that. The fancy armor has been researched. I thought there was a Mark III of that. Oh, there is a Mark III, isn't there? Yeah, I can't make it yet because it needs white. That was it. I'm not going to make it yet, partly because it requires a metric ton of speed modules, because it requires speed modules as part of the build. The portable fusion reactors need speed modules. The energy shields need speed modules. Actually, the energy shields are actually... they're alright. But the portable fusion reactors, and don't forget that you need to build up the chain. and each one requires a bunch more inside of it, and so these things are horrendously expensive. I think it's like, oh, you can see 168,000 iron, 506,000 copper, 73,000 steel, 170,000 plastic, 16,000, and even some uranium. Where the hell does the uranium come in? Is that part of the portable fusion reactors? Yeah, uranium. Oh, I'm gonna have to go put a little bit of uranium on a train, aren't I? Oh well. This system's burnt through all its wood for now. So as you can see, I've got my approximate 10,000 that it was talking about, and everything's just sat idling because I need to put more wood into it. Yeah. So, white science. I don't remember what I set my stream title to. Yeah, white science. Cool. You guys built? Because I think I need 2. Donald, get up. 1,000. And that's assuming it's fully moduled, which I don't have enough modules at the moment. That's fine. Yeah, 2. If the memory serves, you can actually get more modules around one of these. I think they're 16. So, I'll do 2. So logistics network, do your job and get me 2 of these, please. Even 1 will be fine for now. Yeah, it's just going to take a while to load up, I think. Yeah, it's just taking a while to load all the ingredients in. That's fine. I will... Oh, I've got my 2, so that's fine. Oh shoot, did I upgrade that to a thingy one accidentally? Oopsie. Just got caught up in the upgrade. Need to update this again. Save blueprint. There we go. Problem solved. I'll leave 2 of them in there and I'll just let it run for now. As you can see, I also put down all my buffer chests. I haven't put anything in them yet. Couldn't be bothered. So, I'll come back to that. Delete that. Yeah. So at some point, when I have enough stuff, I will just run... I made this belt upgrade planner, which will just uprun all these to the highest tier of belt there is. But I don't have enough of them or enough production, so once it's buffered a bit more in terms of speed modules, I will happily run that. But that's probably going to be a little while. So I guess I need to consider whether or not I bother making a factory for modules, dedicated for modules. I always do this, and I never actually think about... Well, phrase that. I always think about doing it and never actually do it. So, we'll see what happens. Right. Anyways, I'm going to build the white science at the bottom of this lot. I need 1 more train station, which will be for rocket fuel, but I don't know how much I need yet, so I haven't actually built any of it. I was even considering, do I just use that oil, pump the oil in, and there's water not a million miles away, that's easy enough to get across. And I could just make it on site, rather than make it as part of this lot, because that means I'd have to mess around with adding yet another station at the top, adding more slots down here for all the trains to sit in, and we'll decide. So, I will come back to that thought. So whether or not I actually get a rocket launch today is another question. No, actually, scratch that. I will launch a rocket, because I've got to do the first one on stream, don't I? And if I don't, then I'm not starting a whole stream just to launch a rocket. Which means it'll just sit and sit and sit and... Let's scrap off this wood. And as you can see, that just instantly powers up. Nice. You gotta love it when wood just disappears like that, don't you? Alright, let's put down one of you. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I thought these were like slightly weird size. Yeah. I need 2 of those. These can be fully moduled. Oh, I think that was the other thing I did. Was I went around slowly upgrading all the modules on these. That's not I'm not going to bother upgrading the modules on all this lot, because then I'd have to rebalance everything and just blat that. But I did put better modules on these, and I think I got to the point where it's only these ones are left with tier 2 speeds. So there's a reasonable amount of speed out of these right now. Yeah, it says as he does 100. But yeah, whatever. One, two. Alright. I'm going to severely limit these chests because, of course, these things stack to 1,000. And I don't need it stacking up that much white science. But I need you. Actually scratch that. 1, 2. Requester. And these are going to request satellites. I'll put 2 in each. Satellites are really expensive and just reasonably easy to do that too. How? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll just put down extra power poles, why not? Keeps everything nice and neat. Alright. Oh yeah, you have to work this out the horrid way, don't you? Bah! So. These things launch at 1,000. And the whole sequence takes a little bit longer, if memory serves. Factorio. Rocket launch. What exactly is the timing of it? Rocket silo. Right. Because there's a set speed at which it runs at stuff. Automated rocket. Wow. 20.6 seconds for the 100 rocket parts. This crafting time is achieved by the maximum of 20 modules. Right. I.e. slightly longer than what is required to launch one rocket a minute. So if it takes 20 seconds, it's 40 seconds to run thing. And as I've got 2 of them, I need to run half speed. But actually, do I want to run half speed if I can get away with run... Bah. So this is actually 20 then. Is it 20? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 20. Right, 1. Yeah. So I still need 2. It's just... It's down to there. Right. So each one requires 10 sets of speed modules. There's 6. Seven. 8, 9, that'll be 10. The rest of these can be efficiencies then. Nope, not that one. Not that I quite have enough of these right now to actually run that, but whatever. It is mildly annoying, because I really could do with being able to do timing properly on this. How many more do I need? 3. It's annoying. These are all tier 2s. Oops. Whoops. Whoopsie. Actually, hang on. I have an idea. Not the car. 1, 2, 3. Well, I thought that exists. I think I need to put those back. I haven't got any tier 2 ones on me. Right. That should therefore be where I want it to be. Right. And then just double that by packing that. So I need 1,000 set a minute of those. Just write this in a 1068 per minute. There. And I already have that out of these. Yep. Good. So that means I would just need rocket parts. And more thingies. I don't need you beacons, so I'm just going to move you out the way. So you require blues, low densities, thingies. So radars, just be done with radars. Let's also stop this thing complaining, shall I? There we go. Right. Passive provider chest. Unload into. And you want a handful of those being made at any one time. And that bit's easy. To be fair, this is where I kind of regret turning these into normal ones, because then I could just request the stuff for these low volume ones. I might do that. How many of these do I need a minute? Kurt McDonald gone. 1. I'll do. Right, satellites. I need just over 1 a minute, which is exactly right. But there's no point beaconing these up. There we go. Yeah, no point beaconing those up. Just open that up to a new thing. 1 a minute. So I literally need 100 of those a minute. Oh, that's nothing, is it? That kind of speed. Point. Hang on. 1 divided by 15. No, 1 divided by 15. 0.06. 0.06667. I need to put an extra 0 in there. There we go. 1 a minute. Inserters. So. Yeah, I only need 1 inserter for that whole lot. Yeah, that'll work. So let me convert these back into passive provider chests. I know I don't need to do them all, but sod it. Do them all. It's laziness. To be fair, I could probably just decommission that. No, I can't decommission it yet, can I? I will probably decommission the grey science because, let's face it, I'm now no longer going to need it apart from a little bit more. Oh no, I need a little bit more. But my science is going to be entirely done in robot speed. So I'm going to do mining up to maybe 20 because it effectively just speeds up all the miners. After that, I'll probably just do worker robot speed. I've got nothing really to research at this point. I don't really need anything. But I want to get to this train station, so it's going to happen. Yeah, so what I'm thinking is, I'll just put a pair of requester chests on these. This just needs iron, gears, beans. This one needs low density. It probably needs its own low density one. I'll shove everything else in the logistics system for this as well. So it needs blues. Now in the logistics system at the moment. Needs these, and again they aren't either. What does one of these require? 50 rocket fuel. So I need to put 100 rocket fuel in. That's it for the intermediates, isn't it? Yeah, so next it's solar panels and accumulators, yeah. Solar panels, let's get 200 of those, and accumulators, 200 of those. They can all just go in the logistics system. Yep. Once those are made, that sorts that bit out. Yep. So, let me bring down low density structures for that bit. May as well get the extra station built and in place, hadn't I? I didn't save this, did I? One, two. Yeah, that's everything I need. No, apparently I missed something. Right. Apparently I haven't got any of those. Let's grab some of those. That one can be set to rocket fuel. I also need to set you to like 5,000. Because no way in hell I'm stacking up 30,000 rocket fuel in one of those. Item equals rockets dash fuel. There we go. A load. Oh, woohoo. I was so expecting that just to fail to be placed. Right, there we go. So that is the rocket fuel one. You've got outside logistics range, so you need a new logistics port. Trust it not to actually fit in nicely. Because why would it? There we go. Alright. So, rocket fuel. I need 2 outfeeds. 1 for each rocket silo. And of course, that's going to line up perfectly with just where I can't place it. Because why does it always do that? How do I always do this? Really? It's kind of annoying. Well, this one I understand is just never going to line up, so that doesn't even bother me. There we go. Alright. Now I need to bring down low densities. And they're literally most of the way up the top. Lovely. I don't even remember where I can and can't run stuff now. Let's go there. And there. I was so expecting those just to not quite line up. Oh, so close. Yet so far. Oh yeah. There's low density structures. One, two. There we go. Turn you around. Put down the inserter. Make sure you're actually going in. Alright. So that leaves. What? I need accumulators. And solar panels. Which, considering I need to module them, I'm just going to put in big factories. Sod it. Alright. So I probably need 3 big factories here. 1 for rocket modules. Rocket controllers, whatever they're called. You can see everything that appeared in the research side of this. Lots and lots of bits. I need to make myself a Spideytron. Cannot let me not have a Spideytron. I have the fish, because for some reason they require fish. I just don't have everything else. There we go. Right. So this one was... Let's do this one as rocket controllers. Actually, let's not do that one as rocket controllers. What am I thinking? What I'm thinking is I'll do accumulators solar panels, rocket controllers, and I need one more, which is the other style, of course. 1, 2, 3. Which will be speed module ones. Yep. Cool. 240, 240, which is more than enough without any kind of additional loads. Just plonk efficiency modules in the two of them. Okay. Iron plates and batteries. The batteries I can pick up from up top. I just need to make sure I've got enough of them to run this and this. Wait, what? Oh, so I'm making 600 of them. But I would need what for this? No, I don't want pollution. I need 240. I only need 100, so what am I only running at? 0.4? 0.45. So I need 540 batteries a minute to run that. There we go. Materials. Okay. That's minus 408. 408 plus... What did I say? $540. So basically I need 1,000 a minute out of that. I might as well run up and just do this bit. That's those. You know what? Sod it. Things are so close, let's just plug them in. Here we go. Right, let's go up here and add more beacons and speed modules and stuff like that. Because I am just going to forget about that. 1, 2, 3. Nothing in them, but I'll notice that, I hope. Probably, maybe, ish. So, this needs... We could do with more tier 2-y ones. I got loads. I have. There we go. Oh, I need another radar down there. There we go. Alright. 1, 2. Let's try 2 to begin with. 1,092. Yeah. 2 is the correct number. Probably also need some extra efficiency doing. Minus 80. Right. So that is 1,000 a minute. There's no issues with incoming. Almost issues with that, but that's fine. I'm never going to be able to sustain 375 of those a minute with the current system. Alright. In which case, let's just start. Let's try and find somewhere I can actually take this down. Let's try there. Let's see how far I get. Let's come here, batteries. We need you. Boop. 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 trust it to have landed perfectly on something I couldn't move. Oh, yep, that's batteries. Which therefore make batches of accumulators. 1 second, I'm going to get a drink while that runs quick. Alright. Cool. Alright, these just need 3 sets of items to come in. If I'm running at 0.45, with the exception of that, I may as well just... I'll sod it, I'll belt them over. May as well, I've belted most other things over. Alright. There's the first one done. Next, I need greenies. Couldn't even out places to belt from these. Alright, there's greens. Steel. Wow, I actually required the copper to come and unload. Steel. Let's go down there. Well, can't do that. That one's in the way. There's nothing on... There's already something on that line. I guess that means this one's free. There we go. And that should be my steel. So that's my solar panels. Right. This just sounds like elevator music. It still sounds like elevator music. Yeah. Right. So there's those two hooked up. I now need... What are these? These are classified as intermediate, so they can run these. I need how many? You? Oh, did I close that down? Let's try that again, shall we? Settings, default module. There we go. Right. 714 a minute. So this actually only runs at 100 a minute. So what's that? 100 divided by 132. 0.75. Six. Yeah, so I need 720 a minute. Right. Wait, hold on. There's two of those. It's more like 0.6. 7? 6, 8, 6, 7. Yeah, 715 a minute. Right. 30 a minute. That's going to need some beacons. Let's just put down the full bank of them for now. If memory serves, this is really slow. It requires a lot of beaconing. Not that one, that's the fancy ones. 280 a minute? How many did I say? 715 a minute. $853 a minute. 750 a minute. 714 a minute. Right, so that's the number I wanted. Here we go. So I then need very slightly more. Oops. There we go. 5. So close. There we go. Right. So that's then enough modules. Okay. Let's just hook these two outputs up for now. Okay. There's number 1 done. There's number 2 output. There we go. Don't need any for this, do I? That's fine. I'll also take you off, haven't I? Yeah, whatever. Considering how decent that is, I'm half tempted just to remove that requested chest and put another one of these in. There we go. I have no idea whether that's UPS better or not. Don't really care, bluntly. Right. 1, 2. You need to go like that. You need to be at least 1 lower than that. Oops. Right, this is going for blues, isn't it? There we go. Oops. Let's roll up. Building these. 2, 3, 4. Right. Right. Blues. So, how many blues do I need? 500. So I need 525 blues a minute. One, two, three. One more. That should be enough. 1,090. Cool. Four. And I could probably just ramp this up a bit. There we go. Alright. 1,000 a minute. And how many belts in do I need? 3.1 for green, 0.3. So I actually need another green into this to run this. Lovely. Oh, have I got space on that to do another green? Not to mention I need to take a green out. I need space for reds though. Let's take a red down while I'm going. I'll need those for the standard speed modules. And it collides with something, so it needs to do one of these. I always find that doing belts with undergrounds just makes the whole thing even more spaghetti mania than normal. Or at least it's harder to understand spaghetti, I'll describe it as. There we go, there's my reds. Right, let's go back up with another set of greens. Oh, I do have more greens I can use. Cool. Right. Where was that? There it is. Right, there's another belt of greens into that. So that should now work. I then need to take a belt of greens down, and I'm almost out of undergroundies. There we go. Where are you taking that? Oh, you're not. You're taking the stuff you can take. Fine. I'll let you off of that. Right. All about greens. Alright. And just hope that's enough. Actually check. 0.4, 0.4, good. And yep, that's set up correctly. Good. So that should get me rocket control modules. In the quantities I need. Which means that once I have rocket fuel, which I've already decided I need what of. 0.68, wasn't it? 700 a minute. How many do one of these output? 0.5 a minute. Okay. I knew this was going to be the problem with this. What do I do? 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 Because the problem is, to do that I'm going to have to beacon up this entire thing to get more output, because it's already, that's effectively what's killing this at the moment. Because it's just not outputting enough oil at the moment, and to beacon that up is going to be a horrendous project. But I could probably do it out of tier 2 and rather than tier 3 stuff. Let's go build that last thing so it stops complaining at me. Yep. Ba ba ba. Or ba. Rocket fuel. Settings. See. Hang on. Tier 3. Let's do it advanced, actually. Right. Pretty sure they take all 20. "64 factories. Only 6 standard refineries, though. 30,000 oil. 57. Which way around do I do this? Because the other problem I've got with this is, of course, my light oil, which is what I need to make it, is in the middle. Which means I have to then do one of these setups to get it out in enough quantities. Which is going to be a right pain in the ass. I don't know what to do about that. How is that not full? To be fair, that's almost about to go and deliver another, go back and collect another block. Because that shouldn't take that many. It's 800, isn't it? Which is 80 stacks. Is it really just still making that? Wow. Let's face it, I do need to beacon this up, but I really don't want to because of... Hang on. What's the highest the power grid's gone to? 1.6. So I'm only at half power. Fine, I'll go beacon that up. Car's up top. Okay. Everything else of that should be now be ready to go. To just run. I need to do... I'll probably take all of those because I don't need them anymore. There we go. I need to update this to include 200 of these. I'm not doing 2,000 of them. So that these all come across. That's available. Right. Well, I'll leave it like that. I think I've got my 5,000 logistic spots these days. Okay. Let's head up. Because that should be all the underground spaghetti I need to make for this particular setup now. I hope. Where is me? Oh, God's sakes. I was all the way up there, was I? There we go. There we go. Right. Let's go restock. I'll have to ditch the tier 3 speeds for now and collect tier 2 speeds. Let's get 200. Because I just don't have enough tier 3 speeds. Tier 3 speeds are going to be in short supply until it's actually saturated the belting system, because the belts require a lot of speed modules. Stop, stop, stop. Oh, that was close. Right. So you know what? I'll put this back to 0. There is absolutely no need. I just wanted to see the train run. Bluntly. Right. How many beacons do you fit around you? Oh. Well, that's mildly annoying. I'll have to go do something about that. I just need to remove one pump. Move that one set further down, don't I? Yep. Right. It's all those beaconed. Alright, let me place one down of each of these. May as well actually just beacon them from here, actually. Oh well. If I can actually move my mouse in a straight line, which I can't apparently. This way they just get restocked in my inventory. 3. There we go. So if I actually did this right, and I can actually just drop the beacons down the corners. I can. Good. Just place one there for now. Let's go organise these when I get down there, and I can't just use the Factorio Reach to cheat my way across. Oops. I need 2 more of that. There we go. Oops. Two, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. I think that is everything. I honestly can't be bothered to do all the beacons for that one. I just made a point of laying out so I could. I don't really think I need them at that kind of speed. 3 a minute is more than enough. Well, let's face it, this thing's only running at 1 a minute. Right. What are these waiting for? Plastic. There we go, because plastic's just an issue. Right, how many beacons do I have? 207. So I probably want 300 of these. I've got 200 of those, I've got 50 of those. I can just dump these in now, can't I? There we go. Dump all of them in. They can then return me everything. Yeah, I'm definitely going to use this area for solar panels, I think. I've got 2 options with this. Either I just take over some of these mines and just make a single, like, solar panel factory up there. Because what do I need for it? Iron and copper. Sulfuric acid I can just... That's reasonably easy just to import. Because that's what batteries need. Plastic again, because I want roboports. Sod it. Think about it later. Let me get a blueprint sorted before I go too far with that. Right. There we go. Just thinking. I might go do that. It'll take a minute to process. There we go. How many res does this need? 9,500, because I don't think I'm making that many out of this. 2,300. No, I'm not. Because what's using them? Them? Not them. Them. Blue science. Modules. And blues. Right? Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did select 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 sources. So where did he get the extra ones from? Because it said 9,000 a second ago. That's a bit confusing. $9,000. Oh, those. Yeah, that's my last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 9,500. Cool. Really require that many? No. He's only running at half that. How many do I need? 260. 0.5. 0.55. 0.56. So it still needs 8,000 a minute. Plus whatever I want out. So the reason I'm thinking this is I need to work how much plastic I need. Since that's basically the plastic consumer. I don't think there's many other things that consume plastic. In the eye. Plastic. Advanced circuits. Low density structures. So, yeah. So therefore I just need to work. I need to get that thing amped up to the point where it can actually run at the speeds I need. Which will be that plus maybe 50% for the main bus. Probably only a couple of thousand for the main bus actually. Dodge the water. Within my old train track location. Oh, my new train track location. Try not to be on it, because otherwise I'll get smushed by a train, and that would be quite funny, but bad. Because I haven't set up my death train yet, which is something I need to do. By death train, what I mean is I put a train at the center of the map, which then takes me to the main bus. Right. Right. Beacons all the way around. And speed modules. 4,500. Pretty sure I could do this with one. Do we actually need that many? Hold on. That one's actually pretty close. That one I know is done. That one's fine. And this one I know is close. Yeah. I do actually need that number. 6,000 a minute. Huh. Much faster than speed modules. 60 to 7. 30 to 50%. So each one of these is doing 30%. What is that? 30 divided by 50. 50 divided by 30. 1.6. No. Just about gives me enough. Okay. Well, whatever. I might have to come back to that. Let's face it, how much does this actually need green-wise? 27,000 a minute. Hold on. All of you. Plus you. Gets me. There's actually technically enough greens, but I want to amp that up. I want to amp that up quite a lot. It's not just... I think I wanted about 60,000 out of this. 64 will do. Gain what I can out of the efficiencies. Then, let's just do this way first. Minus 40,000 a minute. I actually can't meet that, can I, with one? Because these things only do 30,000 a minute. I'm less worried about this one, but I am worried about the belt input to it. It's only 144. Let's fully beacon it first. Yeah, so there's enough capacity in that. Yeah, this thing needs an upgrade. Right, but I got my number, which is 13,000, give or take. Plus 7,000, so I need about 20,000 a minute out for plastic. Alright. So the reason I'm doing this is I'm effectively working backwards. How much do I require, and therefore how many beacons do I need to put down for the... whatever I'm doing for the plastic for this, which will then allow me to work out how much oil I need to do, and you'll get the message. So this did need doing. I didn't really want to be doing this right now. Where am I? I've got ages to go over yet. This is the original base. By the way, you can just see scattered rocks just with damage to them, where they've just ran into them with cars. It's not beyond the tracks. Alright. Alright. Let's start backwards, shall I? Oh, I forgot I messed that up. I don't think I need any more than that out of this, so I'm not going to touch those. These can just all get beaconed up. Sod it. Again, I don't think I'm needing any more than that out. Right. So I need 20,000, I decided, didn't I? Let's just start off with one row. 21,000. Remembering I'm going to lose about 10% because of the way that this thing runs. So let's amp it up a little bit higher than that. And then let's bring all the power consumptions down. Cool. Right, there's the first one done. Sulfur. So, sulfur only is in that and in blues. So I need 4,000 a minute out. It's doing 1,000 a minute at the moment. 21. Okay. That may have been a bit too much. Looks like I probably need a couple of modules on that one. That's still 8,000. Need 2 modules then. Alright. 520. 170. 30. And it's empty. Right, the rest of those beacons can come up. Because that is the numbers for that. Right. That's all that done. Let's clear myself a new space to do some extra bits in. I'll leave the cracking for now because I still need to work out how much cracking I'm going to have extra. So I typically design the cracking so that it does everything into petroleum. Because at some point you may not be running this, you may not need the light oil, and therefore... But yeah, so... But I need to work backwards to this. Because it's a balancing act of you add a little bit of speed to this. So that reminds me I was going to change that, wasn't I? One extra on there. Nope, not enough. Let's go another one. There we go. 1, 2. Okay. Okay. Perfect. More tree space. Right. That is really annoying I put that there. Anyways. The reason I'm saying that's really annoying is because I could really do with an output on that. But you know I don't. I can output from this. So, go backtrack again. The reason I'm saying that is because in order to ensure this always runs, you need to have an extra factory on it. And that's to do... So, center one needs solid fuel and light oil, which is easy enough to do. Then, to ensure it runs, or always can run, you need to set up petroleum-based solid fuel as well as light oil-based solid fuel, because the heavy oil gets cracked. This just ensures everything can run properly. There we go. Right. 5 and in the middle. Cool. All right. Get the last of me trees. Claim the last of me beacons back. There we go. Right. So the first thing is how many of these is this going to make? Actually, productivity first. How many did I say I needed of these? $700 a minute. It's currently making 30 a minute. Lovely. This is going to require a lot of modules. 600 a minute. 900 a minute. Alright. Okay. 850 a minute. That was a few too many, so I probably want the middle ones back. Which makes me my 780 a minute. Which if I'm... So I've already forgotten what the numbers were. 68, 730 a minute. 68 a minute? 50 a minute? Yeah. So, that is the setup. And then when we use all, just put efficiencies down the rest of it, because it will need it. Right. So I always design this so it can do this 100% on light oil. And just somewhat one on this one. It's always a bit of a fun game, because you have to make sure that this has priority in. That makes sense? Actually, it's looking kind of lucky. Yeah, it did actually need to be that way around. There we go. I also need to take out 2 of those because I need infeed. Cool. Let's just get the power consumption down on this. There we go. Right. How many is this doing? 1500 a minute. Yeah, that's probably enough. So again, just power down on these. And then take up all the other beacon slots. There we go. Right. So how much light oil a minute does these need? 600. Oh. Naffle, basically. Okay. I always forget how little these things take. Right. Per second. Yeah. We need to do this properly for that. I'll do it semi-properly. Sod it, I'll just do it like this. 1, 2. How many pumps do I even have? Oh, I've got 100. There we go. No, as usual, you're not going to fit nicely. Although, to be fair, do I actually care? Problem solved. You could even do that as just a standard pipe as well, couldn't I? There we go. Yeah, that'll be fine. It'll all work. Right. Power. Power. No. Power. Right. Belts. I think this is only one. It's actually quite close to two. Let's put two in just in case. 1, 2, 1, 2. And let's only put one in this side. There we go. That'll work out. And as usual, nothing fits. Not that I particularly care, because this thing won't be consuming a lot of this. There we go. Problem solved. It works. Alright, that's rocket fuel. So, I don't count that one in my capacity calcs. Right, per second, that needs 4,500. So this can output what? Actually, I just need to get this balanced first, don't I? Let's get this balanced properly. So. Oh, it's consuming way more. Alright, there we go. Let's just start with that. Oh dear. Right. So, any more speed modules on this one? Yep, that's about right. So, next we have light oil, which again needs a lot more speed modules. 1, 2, 3, let's go for 690 light oil. That's too much. Only slightly too much though. That's okay. And that then gives me how much this I've got. Yeah. So I need to take you two off. Well, what this is saying is I need a lot more than that. So that is up to... That's about doubled it again. Let's give her a couple more. Okay, let's rebalance. This thing really doesn't chuck out much. Yeah, mostly heavy oil, which is what I knew, because then you have to crack most of it. Let's do that. Right, that's the correct amount of heavy oil. Light oil is weirdly fine. Why is that fine? Why have I completely overcooked that? No. Yes. Yeah. So that needs to be closer to 1. Yeah. Hang on. I'm being an idiot. Don't mind me. So I want to consume all of that. Okay. That still gets me nowhere near. Okay. What I'll do, actually, I'm changing my mind. I'll include these two in my heavy oil calcs for when I'm actually splitting this, because I have to make that assumption. I'll then go back and add some more in case these aren't running. I'll do that. I suspect this thing is... Oh, it's actually that guy. That reminds me. Oh god, I'm not doing that by hand. Oh yeah. Productivity modules. Productivity modules are actually faster when you get to a certain level. Because of that bar, basically. Because although it slows the whole thing down, it speeds it up again, weirdly. It allows more speed. The speeds mean more with the productivities in it. So there is a balancing point, or a tipping point. But usually you're better off putting the productivities in. Right. Point 2. This needs probably 3 more. Right. There is slightly too much still. Those actually need to be in red for once, and I'm out of thingy modules. Ba 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 ba. That'll be enough. Right. Point 2. 0.5, okay. Now I need to include these two. So I've got 0.3 extra. .7. Oh, I probably want another couple. Five. Maybe one less than that. Yeah, that's better. Right, that gets me 3,500, which is not enough. Still need another 500, so I'm getting there. Let's put that many more in. 2. Oh, it's because that thing's there. Fine. Okay. 0.14. Right, that's the correct number. Now I need to do light oil. It's 0.4 up. Hang on. 0.1. Still a little bit not quite enough. Oops, slightly too much. Yep, that's better. 4,000. Oh, I'm still short. Where have you gone? Hello. I'm actually over. Cool. Right. Now let's pretend I need to crack all of this. So I probably want another one on that. Yeah. Because without it was slightly... Nope, still not quite over. Apparently that just makes that little difference. Having those guys included. There we go. Alright. That, however, is significantly over. So I suspect you're going to be absolutely fully beaconed out on speeds. Maybe one off? Yeah, you can do one off. And let's pick a middle one just because that's me. I like doing that. Okay. So that's now fully balanced. I now need to deal with this bit. Because, let's face it. It's going to need these. There we go. Oh, just off. Yeah, I need a couple more beacons in that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beacon. Okay, that's enough of that. Now I've got steam issues. 1,600 a minute. So, I've got two choices here. Per second, sorry. Either I go and build a nuclear setup. Which will be what? 16. Some of these banks? Actually, hang on. Factorio cheat sheet. Nuclear power. 16 is 2x1 nuclear power plants. That would get me 16. Shall I do it? The problem with that is I need to build in steam facilities. I've got the water. Shall I do it? Sod it, why not? Let's take these guys offline. Thank you. There we go. Right. Let's just let that drain itself out. While I think about what the hell I'm going to do here. So I need 16 boilers. Let's go back and grab a bunch of stuff. The car's over there. Because I'll need 2 of these. 16 of these. And say 100 of these. Everything else I've probably got. Let's just go do a restock. I hate to know what this is going to do to my power grid. This is going to absolutely kill it. Because how many beacons have I actually put down there? Go on. Let's see. Electricity. $600 megawatts. Actually, that's not as bad as I was expecting. Right. Let's let these guys go nuts. How many tanks do they recommend I need? 14 tanks, that's not so bad. So again, I need to set up the same kind of system I've got up above, where I meter in and out the nuclear fuel. Alright, let's go back. That's all I'm going to get from that. Apparently because I put wood in, the wood burner started up. I need to learn to actually look if there are trains coming. I keep hoping I'm just so fast they don't get hit. That's definitely going to catch me out at some point. Here we go. Just said that I literally did the same thing and didn't check. Oh no. What is wrong with me? Right. So then. Let me put my usual pump systems down. Can't quite put it in place, so it's going to sit one high. Then I needed, what, 14 tanks. That's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah. Then I need my 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, that's not actually what I wanted you to do. Right. Back to what I was thinking. I wanted you down that side. 8. No, I'm put those too close together, haven't I? There we go. Then I need heat pipes. Nope, apparently I didn't put those too close together. I put them just right. Now put them too far apart. There we go. Heat pipes. These lead to a pair of nuclear reactors. There we go. They have to be that close and you can't center them, and could just actually center them and just do this, couldn't I? There we go. Looks even now. Alright. No, I don't need to do this, but I'm going to do it. Why did I just do that? I literally just went... There we go. Undergrounds. sod it. I know I don't need to do this. It's only 1600 a minute. So let's do it properly. Two. Two. Pump them in. Right. You lot can now disappear. You lot can move up. Apparently I suck at placing, deleting stuff. Let's turn the water around. So it comes out of that one, let's say. Six. 1, 2. There we go. That's water in those. That's that done. I need them. Well, I'll probably have to switch it out for these guys. I guess I'll just have to load the nuclear over here somewhere. Think about that in a minute. Right. One, two, three, four. Okay. Right. I need you two. And I also need the other side, which is that one. Okay. The reds definitely went in there. How exactly did I set this up? The reds definitely went in. Good. Green came out. Other side is what? Green's on all three. Okay. Then those ones both have greens on them. Okay. Right, and one of those is the master one, which has additional settings on it, which I think is that one. No. No. So I actually know what it does. Read hand contents and hold. That's all it does. And that tells it when one goes. Is it that one that has it? Oh, it's one of these edge ones. Yeah, there it is. It's those two as the ones I want. Yeah, just because I'm going to be OC. Oh, let's do it that way around. Read hand contents, and then one of those needs read hand contents too. Cool. So that's definitely got S equals 1. I also need me pulsar, which allows me to start the whole system. Right, that gives me S equals 2, which I need for these to actually run. Right. I definitely went over the top on this water system. Well. It's fine. It's always fine. It's always fine. Right. Okay. So, and I need to get some nuclear fuel in here. First things first, I need to demolish all this. Right, there we go. Okay, roboports. Let's put some roboports down. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, I forgot this system already had a little roboport network. Cool. That means I can steal that and not need to put too much more infrastructure in. Right. Next job. Let's put down another train station. So I'll put down the one for this first. Could actually put this at the bottom, couldn't I? No, I won't. Sod it. I can't be bothered. Alright. There we go. I'm tempted to go on a massive upgrading spree. Should I? Let's go red to green, red to green, red to green. Yeah. There we go. Barrels I'm fine with. Plastic will definitely need an upgrade. Oops. Which also means coal will need an upgrade. Oops. To do like that. I forgot that would happen. Do I just put coal down the... Oh, good. Yeah, problem solved. Yeah. Right. Back to what I was doing. Not so worried about all this. 16. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, that's fine. What about my infeed for 2? Good. Right. There's that done. All those belts upgraded that needed upgrading. Nothing else here probably needs any upgrades. Yeah, your mile's fine. Okay. So let's put the nuclear up the top here. As it comes down this line. It can go like this. It just needs an appropriate set of signals. Yeah, that's literally all it needs. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Right, let me grab you. Don't want the water. Trust me not to have one of those. Anyways. Why are you not hooked up to anything? Oh. I need a substation there. And then hook the greens from you to you to you. Which will allow this to request. It's not called the right thing, so it's not requesting anything. There we go. And apparently the logistics network doesn't reach up this high, so I need more extension on that. There we go. Alright. That's gone down to 1. When it comes out, it'll start running properly. Cool. I've also just noticed something. Where did those? Yep. Problem solved. How many of these blues are there? There's 6. Okay. I might need to do some upgrades here. Since I conveniently have one of those right now. Actually, that'll do. There we go. 2, 3. Right, so that'll allow that to unload fully. I now need 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh. So this, let's just do it backwards. we go. Right, one more. I guess this one can run up here. Oops. One too high. There we go. Right. That's me 6 out for that. And that's got 8 into. Cool. Nothing's in weird spots. Cool. That should work. Seriously killing that tree. It's just bugging me that it's in the middle there. You guys warmed up yet? 500. We should be starting to get steam through. Cool. I love the way it just jumps as soon as you can. As soon as it starts. Okay. Plastic is starting to move. Here we go. I need to put a view on there. There we go. That'll stop it filling this up. That is now working. Cool. Coal is suddenly going in a lot higher demand. Probably actually double check this thing can output enough coal. Yeah, fine. Good. Oh, the inventory full. Stop, nanobot, stop. Where am I going? No. Let's get rid of all of these. Back into here. Alright, let's dump some more stuff out. Yeah, that's everything. Actually, now I've got to go pick all these up. Which is nice of it. Oh, look at that. So much plastic. Yeah, because that literally is the only... Well, those two places are the only ones that are taking plastic. To the point where I should probably be putting... a second set of these on. To make sure it unloads at full speed. Cool. I also didn't check how many of these. Oh, 2. That's fine. 2, 2, 3, which is what I've got. Cool. I can actually run at full capacity. My power grid is going to hate me. Oh well. At least I have reds. In nice quantities. Right. Okay. Let me actually do something here. So I don't need this many of them. Oh yeah. The reason I did that was it just lets me put some more stuff in here. There we go. Logistics network needs to come down a bit further. And that needs to happen. There we go. You are... That's load. Doesn't have a train stop limit. I am also out of green undergrounds. There we go. Oh shoot. It's really not what I wanted to do. Ah, that was slightly stupid of me. Right. We're plastic. Nope, didn't want you in. Wanted you in. There we go. There we go. Right. I do love the way this creates these effects. You can only really get it with these big assemblers. Because the way it outputs at exactly the same time on all of them. Anyways. I think I only need one belt of these. I cannot imagine I need that many. One, two, three. Right, let's go down there. There we go. 750 of those a minute. This should... Oh, it's actually managed to back up on the... Wow. That's kind of scary. $400 a minute. 400 a second. Which is well within reaching distance. 1,600 a second. That's good. Output full. Can't burn through that fast enough because this is all chogged up. Fine. It's all balancing itself. That's fine. Actually, that's something I haven't done. I need to set the limits on these. Because there's no way those 14 tanks can get over 1 million. Right. Right. 14 times 25 times 25,000. 350,000. So let's take you down a couple of notches. Let's go to 100,000 and let's do 200,000. 5. There we go. Problem solved. Cool. All problems are solved. I now need some trains. So I'm going to need 6 trains. 12 cars. And I just need to go and collect them. There we go. Oh, hang on, I can do this for... Do I do this right now? Yeah, why not? 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. 1, 2. Oh, shoot. Didn't mean to do that. Please don't be stood on the track. Alright. You need to go back to load. Alright. There we go. I just need to bank more of these. There we go. 4 more. There you go. That's the tracks done. Get fuel. Actually, technically these ones don't need fuel. I'll probably want to keep that fuel. It's going to try and use me to pick off the fuel, but I took it away from it. Oh, robots. Sorry. Yeah, I want 6 fuel because I need to put 1 in each end of the train. Yeah. I can't forget that when I'm making train systems. Alright, so the next part of this is to make solar farms, which will be physically sat probably here, and then the solar farm will go this way. There will... Yeah, I'm not doing it tonight. So, I will get this system running so that these collect up there. Actually, it only takes a minute. Yeah, it only takes a minute. 2 minutes to get them to run. Got it. Right. Got me trains. I'll be nice and let the things come on. Let the robots come and deliver all their stuff to me. Rather than running away from them. There we go. Right. Trains. How many trains have I actually got now? 52 trains. Wait, did that really... I guess that makes sense I got 82. Look, but too late to look. It was because I saw the train and went, oh, I need to look, and then I was already over it by the time I actually looked. Oops. Right. Right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Up. Fuel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's knock you off to 0 so I don't get any more. Then I just need to set up my trains. So, load, wait, unload. Empty, full, full. What was that one I did, didn't it? Load, load. Please don't be a bugger. Aww. First death. So I'm actually here. Aww. Why did I do that? Why was I stood on the tracks? I even said it and I probably moved into the tracks and I probably would have been fine if I didn't move. Ah. I swear I die to trains more than I die to anything else. Even if I have biters on, I don't die to trains more. Unless I get suicidal. Hang on. Can I cheat? Nah. I was wondering if I could pick that up from all the way over there. Apparently I do need to actually get to it. At least I got my car factory and it can load up more cars. Let's go pick up my stuff. Forever and after there'll just be a car sat there reminding me that's where I died. I guess this gives it a chance to run the white science rocket stuff. Should actually just quickly, should now be running. There is stuff in it. Rocket silo, rocket silo. Cool, we'll go stand and watch them in a minute. I need to get my stuff back though, because I don't really want it to despawn. Oh, I can't believe I did that. Just look at all the innocent trains and they don't even know they killed me. Actually, if memory serves... Hang on. Yeah, there we go. Here is my 1 kill. I think actually the train registers this as a kill. Wow. Didn't almost just die again. There we go. So I put that tag down because I'll run a railway line from there to here, which means that when I die again, which will probably happen to another train, I can just jump in it and it'll just take me here. It'll then stop for a few seconds while it makes sure it's fueled, and then it will just run back. But of course, I never remember to do it right at the start of the game, so I have to die at some point and then go, oh, that's where it was, before I can do it again. Because I think there is a statistic on the trains that remembers how many kills it gets. Because apparently the devs are that slightly sadistic in this respect and knew this was going to be a thing. Right. Right. Auto launch with cargo. Auto launch with cargo. You haven't got blues. 2, 3, 2. I didn't know it could do that. I genuinely didn't know. Right. Blues 500. Right. Here goes the first rocket. Nope. Here probably comes the second robot. Wait. Does help if I actually turn those things around. Right. There we go. Now we're launching. 2 of them at once. They do just rather boringly disappear quite quickly. There we go. My playtime's horrendous because of how long I left this just running on dedicated servers. Cars died once. Killed a lot of trees. Cars have been destructive for trees. Saw power poles, beacons, substations, electric... Wow, how much stuff have I destroyed? Continue. Alright. That gets me my science. Which means that will start running. Which also means the whole system will power up and it's going to hate me very, very quickly. Ooh, we're actually getting excess of reds at the moment. Ooh. Here we go again. There goes number 2. Cool. I'll just leave that running overnight now. Yeah. There we go. There is the official game finished. I have repair packs, don't I? Oh, I can't repair at distance. Whatever. That's gonna literally... I'm going to go sort that out because that's going to bug the hell out of me. Oh, there goes another one. Alright. Just out of curiosity, production. 1 minute. Right, science. Yeah. We'll see. I probably need to leave it running for a little while before I can actually tell how it's doing. I still need to go north of here, don't I? Oh. I might just leave this car at the thingy and go and collect the other one. Where I died. So, come there, immortalize the spot. Just watch, this is where I'm going to get the car destroyed in the process of doing this. There we go. There we go. Get rid of that bugging out. Oh wow. Now I'm backed up on petroleum. Yeah, well. I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah. Problem with the coal liquefaction is it's really great for the heavy stuff. So it's really great to run like light oil and lubricant from it. So don't die. But the problem is with it is it's not very good for petroleum. The standard recipe is so much better for petroleum. So I'll have to make up my mind which way around I could do this then. Alright, I'm back. The robots actually got to use a repair kit. And not just collect it from somewhere and then go, well, you fixed it already now. Alright. Yep, so I'm just going to leave this running now. I probably will not be on tomorrow. I might be on Tuesday evening. We'll see. But yeah, really what needs to happen now is this needs to accumulate some modules. And as I said, as that... Yeah, 24 hours. So it's doing 1,800 a day. So, a couple of days, and that should be done. But yeah, the big project will be... Let's add in solar farm, because I need to do that for the later game stuff. Otherwise, it is just going to die because of performance issues if I try and run nuclear. How's my UPS actually doing? Let's see. Frame cycle 16. 0.33. Huh. Never remember how this thing works. Wait for update. Render preparations. They seem sleep. Yeah, there we go. They've actually added that in now. So 13 of my 16 point something. 13.3 by 16.6. Yeah, so I'm only using 20% of the capacity right now. Cool. That'll change very, very quickly. I'm going to give the robots a task while I'm away. I don't need this extra bit of... Yeah. Pull that one back to there. Bugger. I just realised what I did there. That was rather stupid of me, because I've just had it destroy all the power poles for the roboports that they need them. Oh, nanobots, stop it. I know you're trying to help, and I thank you for helping. There we go. Right. How are you still... Right. There we go. I need to remember to take all those out. That blueprint can run probably in a couple of days' time. Right. Good luck with that, robots. I'm going to leave you to it. Because I'm nice like that. There we go. My next fusion reactor. These things are amazing. I will be wanting quite a few of those. And they're freaking expensive, so... It's kind of why I haven't done the power armor yet, because of how expensive this lot is. And I know I need just a lot of tier 3 modules to be able to make it work. So yeah, I'll leave it at that for now. Yeah, because that is that done. Cool, so the solar factory is next. Like I said, it'll be here. I'll have to decide how much of it I'm going to actually resource in and how much of it I'm just going to ship in on trains. But I need to work out what my blueprint is first, so I guess start of next stream will be in creative mode, looking at that. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Alright, have a good one. Bye-bye.